Hi bunnies, this is Christy. It is Monday, May 25th, 2026. I did not do my weekly weigh-in update yesterday, so I'm doing it now. And this is a new location. This is the car. And the reason why I'm doing it in the car is because I don't want to forget. So this is my weekly update for week 48, I believe. I hope so. If not, just follow along. And I just finished up my 84th week of my overall final weight loss journey. And the reason why I did not record my weekly weight loss update yesterday was because I actually am doing my winter printing, sorting, and organizing project. So there's a lot to do. So it was like eight something when I finally said I'm gonna stop. And then I started about 3:30. And then worked until like maybe 8:30. But yeah, there's a lot to do. And I need to go to Target. Hopefully Target is open today on Memorial Day. But I need to go get containers for the papers. And I didn't bring enough paper clips. So I have to wait till I go to work tomorrow to get the bag of Ziploc bag of paper clips that I have in my room. And I knew I should have brought it home, but I'm like, no, I have enough, but I didn't. So anyway, yeah. So this is my weekly weight loss journey, or huaka'i, my last one. And I just wanted to give you a brief reason why I didn't usually follow my schedule, which was posting on Sunday of my weight loss journey. Now, this week held a lot of challenges, one of which is there's a lot of stress and tasks that need to be done because it is the end of the school year. And I am still being consistent on the cardio as well as the strength training, but I have to admit my meal plan adherence is not doing well. One issue I want to bring up, and I know I have responsibility, but if you have the disease of obesity, and even though you take a medication, it is not the be all end all, and it will not save you from making wrong food choices, because I can out eat the medication. I can. But anyway, so I have a saboteur. I have a person who sabotages me. And I'm just going to say it because that is how it is. And this person has always done these things over the years, and I've called him on it, and he backs off, and then he does these things, and then I don't know. But yes, I have my housemate sabotages me. Hi. I don't know what happened. So anyway, as I was talking, I have the disease of obesity. And saying no to food is difficult. Now, when somebody brings in food and buys food that is not on the meal plan, it gets very difficult. And that is what this person is doing right now. And in the past, just to give you an idea, when we used to argue, he used to deflect the stuff and offer me food. But yeah. So anyway, so that is occurring, and I am trying to talk with him about it and to stop buying these things because it's not good for him either. He got his own pre-diabetes issues that he got to deal with. And sometimes I think, you know, when you're skinny like that, you kind of forget that you are susceptible to these things too. And number one, so yeah, it's not good for him as well to buy these kinds of extra food. And two, it's wasting money. I mean, we already are in this thing of what's going on in the world, and things are a little bit more expensive. And he spends money on things like yesterday, okay? He already bought crackers that's in the cupboard, not even open, okay? So we go to Costco because I needed to pick up some snacks to make Lay's. It's the cheap way to make Lay's. To make Lay's for students because they have their awards assembly on Wednesday. And that's a cheap way to make a Lay too. Anyway, so, and I'm not going to eat it, but I'm just saying, and he wanted to go buy crackers. I looked at him like, do you need those crackers? You already have crackers in the cupboard. And it was like the same kind. It's like, what are you doing? So I'm just giving you an example, okay? That's occurring that is what I'm dealing with, and it's been difficult. And honestly, that kind of behavior led to me eating when I didn't want to eat. And yes, I know I have full control and responsibility. I get it. But when you have this disease, if it's there, I eat it. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. And even though I take the medication, it is really holding me back from a lot of things that I could have ate. Like, for example, on our last teacher study time, our last grade level meeting that we had, the curriculum coordinator offered to buy us Arby's, and I said no, I don't want, but just enjoy everybody else. But I didn't put in my order for Arby's. And I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I could have Arby's, but if I ate the Arby's, it would taste good. But then later, my system would not accept it. I would have, like, I think I would get sore stomach and not feel good. So, you know, so in that sense, that's a victory, right? But in another sense, it's like, I'm just getting bombarded with unnecessary food choices. And yes, I know that I have responsibility and I can control what is put in my mouth. But you know what? That's the whole point of having this disease of obesity. The willpower is overtaken by the disease. I still have it. I can, like I said, I can totally out-eat this, the medication, but I choose not to. So in that sense, it's like that. But I don't know if I'm making sense. But anyway, so what is my weight loss this week? So I'm not going to give you the whole thing because I don't remember the whole every day. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm supposed to get in the mail my Hume body pod. And that is like similar to getting a DEXA scan. And yes, it does cost a little bit of money. And yes, I'm on installment plan. But I thought it would be very beneficial to get this scale because it measures body fat throughout the body, because you have to hold something and then it gets your upper body. So it gives you a whole full scope of what your body fat is throughout your body, whereas the one I currently have, it only the current can only go so high, so it only takes about half of your body weight, body fat and stuff and whatever. I don't know. That's what I've been researching. So it's supposed to come tomorrow, finally. For the longest time, since like May 12th, the last update was, it was in, where was it? It was in California, San Francisco, since the 12th. And that was like the last update. And then just yesterday, then it went, oh, it's in Honolulu. I was like, oh, good. So it's supposed to come on Tuesday because today is a day off, right? Oh, there's Honey Kitty in the window looking at the stuffs. Okay, anyway. So last Sunday, I was 155.4 pounds. And yesterday, on May 24th, I was 155.4 pounds. So I didn't lose any weight. And I totally know why. And yes, I am going to lock in again and get my meal plan in order. But like I said, I don't deal with stress that well with food. And that is why, sorry, Honey Kitty's paw got stuck in the screen, and he's trying to lower himself, and then all you see is this little his paws and his arm still stuck, and then he kind of finally freed it. Anyway, it was cute. So yeah, that is my weekly update on my weight loss. Not too exciting, but you know what, this is real, and everything is not linear. I wish it was linear, but it's not. And there are outside forces. And yes, I know I have full responsibility and stuff like that. But when you bring things in the house and there's nothing to eat, because housemate too, and I am very grateful for him to do this, but he also says that it's his kitchen and don't go in his kitchen. But he also prepares my meals because he says he wants to, and that's his kitchen, and don't go in his kitchen. I mean, seriously, can't go in his kitchen. I only can go in to get one bottle of water, that's all. But yeah, so he controls the food in a sense. So like food preparation time, sometimes it depends on others. And you know, I guess that's my fault too, but I'm just telling you how it is, the dynamics of my house. Still getting over my cold, but thankfully it's dissipating. So anyway, I'm going to go now. I don't know how much of this is actually going to be recorded, but I wanted to do this now. Now that it's in my brain before I go to do my cardio. Yeah, so I'll see you later because it's almost 7:30. So bye. Bunnies, it's Christy or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Saturday, May 23rd, 2026. It is now 6:49 in the morning, and I'm here to give you my, week 48 weekly injection, because I've been documenting my weight loss journey since the end of June of 2025. So this will be week 48 that I'll be on a GLP medication, and I'm actually on the 84th week of my final weight loss journey ever. I'm going to say that now because I'm not going to do this again. I'm just going to work on losing this weight that I always wanted to lose and just sustain it, because I am at an age where I don't want to do this again. And yeah, so anyway, so here I am. here I am. I'm in my gym attire. Have not gone to do cardio yet because waiting on a few things. But it will go soon. So that is why I'm dressed this way. I have my medication already in the syringe. I am taking 75 units of retatrutide, which is equivalent to 12.5 milligrams of retatrutide. Now, for me, I am taking this because I decided to do it because I needed to, in my opinion, for my health, I needed that third factor of what is currently not available to the in the other GLP medications that are out there. So just a brief little thing. So in my coach has been asking me, like, I think maybe starting in January, February of 2025 to get on a GLP medication. She was suggesting semaglutide or tirzepatide, and I didn't know really what it was, and I kind of was wishing I kind of started that earlier, but anyway. So I kind of, delayed it, and at that time I was like 200 something pounds, to over 200 something pounds, and I was always like in this stall. I was ping-ponging back and forth. Well, finally, in the end of June, I decided okay, I'm going to do it. And I got the compound tirzepatide, which I got from Mochi Health because they prescribed it, because I felt that my PCP wouldn't do that prescription because of maybe not understanding or not a lot of information that was, available, or it was in her knowledge. So I decided I'm just going to bypass that and just go to a licensed professional through Mochi Health, and they will help me with my treatment of my obesity. So I also found out that my current health insurance for about 20 months will cover Zepbound. So that is why I started on that is why I started with the compound tirzepatide in the beginning, because I needed to wait for the prior authorization to be approved so that I could get the Zepbound. Okay, so I was on that since July 1st was my first shot of tirzepatide. And then, I got approved, and then I went on to Zepbound. And then in like late November, I decided to go on retatrutide. Now, retatrutide is currently not FDA approved. They are in trials, and I get my retatrutide through other sources. That's all I'm going to say. So this is for me. And if you want to try a GLP medication, please consult your own personal physician, because they understand your health and you understand your health, and you can make the right decision for you. So anyway, I'm going to have to back up a little because Harley's on the ground. So so here I go. So this is week 48. Weekly injection on a GLP medication. So I'm going to stand up and you get to see my stomach and the saggy skin. Okay, so I'm going to inject it into my stomach. I'm going to choose the left side. Make sure if you have loose skin that you are not injecting it into loose skin, and gotta inject it into the subcutaneous fat. So right here, I think is subcutaneous fat. So I'm poking it in. Okay, not there. Okay, there we go. And injecting. And all done. So I really hope that they got this recording, because I cannot redo my injection shot. Cover it up. Yes, I go out like this now. So anyway, that was my injection for week 48, and please stick around, or I hope you already saw the week 47 weekly update, and come back for week 48 next week. Will I achieve my goal of touching the 140s? Who knows? Will I have to wait another week to touch the 140s? So we'll see. So see you later. Mahalo and aloha.